Hi guys, it's RR250. Welcome back to the channel for this week's daily races review on Gran Turismo 7, the weekly video where I go through the daily races each week and let you know how I got on. And if you get any use out of the video, like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 content, including new daily races each week, online time trials, and other single player tips and tricks. Thanks! Let's go. Right then, here's Daily Race A. This week on Lago Maggiore on the West End in the Tesla Model 3 Performance for 6 laps on the Sports Soft tyre, 1 times fuel, 1 times tyre and BOP. So, off and away this week with Daily Race A at Lago Maggiore in the all-new Tesla Model 3 Performance. One of the new cars added in with update 140, and on the whole, really enjoyed this one, putting the Tesla Model 3 Performance through its paces with some thorough crash testing. I'm pleased to say, it passed with flying colours. As well as this, it also passed its racecraft, acceleration and resilience tests as well, all with flying colours. Fun fact, the Tesla not only boasts a 5-star safety rating, but its roof can also hold the weight of 2 adult-sized elephants. Not bad for going from 0 to 60 in just over 31 seconds and running on all battery power. So not only can you carry 2 elephants on the roof, but you'll also be reducing your carbon footprint. And I was very impressed with it, and as a result, really enjoyed this week's Daily Race A on Lago Maggiore. Like I said this week, you want a car that goes the extra mile, is resilient, and reduces your carbon footprint? Get yourself a Tesla Model 3 Performance. Ticks all the boxes. Next up, Daily Race B. There was on Sardinia on the road track a reverse in the Group 3 cars for 4 laps on the racing hard tyre, 1 times fuel, 1 times tyre and BOP. Now over to Sardinia for Daily Race B. For the Group 3s on Sardinia, lay out a reverse, a track I'd not done before prior to this week. I've done Sardinia before, just not backwards, and once we got going though, the racing here was top notch and really enjoyed it, going up against some pretty quick drivers where in some races hanging on to the back of the pack was just about enough, but really enjoyed the battles and camaraderie throughout. Just a couple of bits about Sardinia reverse. The first corner, not really for me. Translation, in some races we couldn't keep it out the barrier, and going into turn 2 where in some races we forgot what the brakes are for. Very small gripes in the grand scheme, and as said, really enjoyed going wheel to wheel against some pretty stern competition, and really like Sardinia reverse now I know where the track goes. So Daily Race B this week, happy days all round. Big thanks to everyone for some great racing. And Daily Race C was at Suzuka in the Japanese Super Formula for 12 laps on the racing soft tyre, 2 times fuel, 3 times tyre and BOP. Going now to open wheel for Daily Race C at Suzuka in the Japanese Super Formula, Japan's answer to Formula 3 / GP2. Going for 12 laps on the racing soft tyre. First objective, get round the first lap, or rather in some races, survive the opening lap. Just a bit chaotic at times, the Japanese Super Formula not being irregular in daily races, which could be the reason why. I think with this one, the key was to just stick at it. If anything happened at the start and you ended up last at the first corner, just keep going. As being a long race, you never knew what was around the corner, and with being a long race and a pit stop mandatory, that also helped mix up the order as well, with the pit stop being whenever you liked. Getting round them and having some good battles, using the energy deployment system to help us stay in contention, and as said, looking past the general chaos of the race and pushing on for some not so bad results. A good race, albeit a bit chaotic at times, one where I think a bit of patience to see it through was at times definitely needed, but nevertheless enjoyed running round in the Japanese Super Formula and maybe see them again at some point in the future. Right, here we are, that time once again to rank this week's daily races from my worst to best. So this week, my worst daily race is Daily Race C, then it's Daily Race A, and my favourite daily race for this week on Gran Turismo 7 is Daily Race B. Daily Race C, bit chaotic at times. Daily Race A, crash testing the Tesla Model 3 Performance was pretty good, but this week for me, Daily Race B was where it was at. Great racing, great battles, going up against some pretty stern drivers who gave us a definite run for our money, and really enjoyed it. And so for that, Daily Race B takes the title. What did you guys think about the daily races this week? As ever, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the brand new daily races next week on Gran Turismo 7. Thanks for watching. Bye.